G'day all. The charger's back for a little bit of love. So this visit she's getting some new side glass. You can see it's pretty well scratched up. It's got a couple of chips out of it and stuff. So yeah, we're going to fit that up. Having a little bit of a tidy up in the front end. We've just tidied up the mesh and the headlights around. So they're the ones that come out of her. The lenses aren't so great. And these ones that I've cleaned up, ready to go in her. Decent lenses, redone the paint. Got to put that mesh back in that grille now. I hit that with a bit of paint as well. Put the bottom section in of the mesh. This was never here on this car, so I've sourced that piece. I'm just still trying to track down the chrome mould. I've got one, but it's a bit average, so I'm trying to find one a bit better. And then that'll complete that off. I've got the high beam lights out. I'll put a couple of these jiggers in there and a relay. Get that sorted so she's got some decent headlights. And go from there. I said she's got a few little jobs. There's a tacho dash and that going in and a few other bits and pieces. So we'll get into it. Got all the front end back together on the big girl. She looks quite good. Them headlights actually work great. Don't know that they're on. Where's the dip switch? There it is. Yeah, the old aircraft landing lights work quite well. Be able to see where you're going after dark now. Works quite good. Then we've got to get onto this door glass. So I've done this side. As you can see, no more chips on the edges. It looks quite smart. Yeah, that's the new one fitted. The old one's laying over here. Heap of scratches and chips and whatnot. But yeah, the new one from the guys down at Elco looks great. You can even see my ugly head in it. And now we're on to the other one. They're not really that difficult. You've got some little screws that go, or bolts actually, that go through the glass. That'll be them right there. The nylon nuts on the back so they don't smash your glass. And then just lift her out, whack the new one in, and away you go. Right, we've undone the bolts that hold her in. So in theory I should be able to just lift it out, like so, and up and gone. Beautiful. Right, in with the new. Back on first. This is the fun part. If I go to come out. Watch what I was doing. Frank on. So if you can see through there, that's where we've got to go. There is actually, you can see that there, there's two hooks on the regulator you can just sit the glass in and then line your hole up and whack your screws through. Okay, so the two top ones are started. That's your top one, there and there. And then just line your glass up a little and you get the second one. In there and in there. Beautiful. Okay, now it's time for a dash conversion. So we're going to rip this one out and throw a taco one in there. Let's have a crack. I'll stick this dash in it. It's quite nice, uncut fascia. It'll go well. So this old girl is retaining the original radio, so I thought I might make it all work. You can see the original speaker. There's a bit how you're going. That water trap was down in there. A bit rugged. But anyway, what I've done, so this is the door speaker out of another car, Falcon actually. I've drilled some holes in the original bracket. Going to sit across the top like that. I can bolt that speaker back up onto the dash, hook him up, and away I'll go. Beautiful. So there we have a 5x7 VA Falcon front door speaker mounted in a Valiant dash. Should do the job just fine. Just putting the instrument panel back in this big girl. It's always fun on VJing earlier as they don't have a plug-in loom for the instrument panel, so you've got to put every wire on individually. So it's always great fun. We'll keep going. Alright, we're back in and running. All good. Love it when a plan comes together. Got the classy old AM radio going. Beautiful. The Chug's having some inhibitor switch issues. Didn't want to start, reverse lights on at the wrong time, stuff like that. So I've got to pull that little sucker out of there and swap him over. But I've had trouble getting a new one. Anyway, we'll get him out. Okay, so we got the inhibitor switch off. That's the one off the car. So that's one that's giving us grief. This is one I pulled off a 73 model car out the front. And this is one I was given by the car's owner. Now, as you can see, no two are the same. So this is an early model one. This is the later model one. Right. This was the aftermarket that was supplied, you know, probably 80s, 90s, that sort of thing. Luckily enough, when you got one of them back in the day, you also got one of these. So what that actually does is we'll plug that little sucker into there. No, other way around, Dave. So if we plug that little sucker into there, that then makes that the same as that. So we now put that switch in the car with that little extra loom in it, and no butchering required. Beautiful. Now let's go about the fun part of fitting it up. Alright, we got him fitted up in there. We'll go and see if the reverse lights are going to come on and it's not going to start in gear. That'd be really helpful. We'll go and check her out. Just before I try it, if anyone can give me a heads up on where I can get one of these new, I'm having a bit of trouble. I haven't been able to find a new replacement, so if anyone can help me out, that'd be awesome. Drop a line in the comments. Cheers. Alright, first test. See if we've got reverse lights. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I think we do. The amp gauge popped a little bit. That generally tells me we've got reverse lights. We do have reverse lights, only in reverse. Let's check out. That's neutral. No reverse lights. Lovely. Now, will she start? Bugger. Oh, there we go. So that was neutral. Nothing in drive. Reverse. Nothing. Park. We got power. Beautiful. Yep. Sweet as. Reverse. Nothing. Neutral. Yep. Drive. Nothing. Park. Beautiful. Lovely. Just done the first service on this big girl. She's done a bit over 1,000 Ks. And we dropped the running in oil out and Give us a new oil and a filter. Checked her over, she all seems to be pretty kosher. Replaced that inhibitor switch as you just seen. Put some new door glass in the big girl. Done the tacho dash and the uncut fascia so the radio is nice and neat. And fixed a cigarette lighter and I don't know, there's a couple of other little bits and pieces. But it was good to have the big girl back. Oh, that's right, I changed the ignition switch too. The ignition switch was a little bit dicky. You had to sort of push the key in to start it, but swapped that out as well. Tidied that front up. I'm still chasing that lower chrome mould. I thought it would have been here by now, but it's not. Yeah, she's a nice old beast, this one. I like her quite a lot. So we fixed that inhibitor up now. As you can see, Greg's still laying on the floor. And she's good to go. So you gotta love this old blue beast. She's quite cool. Big girl's purring away. Sounds quite good, the old girl. Back on deck, ready for another round. Alright, Charger's had a little bit more love. She's ready to go and do a bit more cruising. Gary will enjoy the shit out of it, no doubt. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with some more Valiant adventures. Cheers.